Hi everybody, it's Karen Abrams and welcome again to Tuesday Tune-Ups. I am here today with some official requests from people out there. You know, I've been asking you to, whoop, I've flipped off for a second. Oh, I'm back on. I've been asking you to put your requests inside the Facebook comments and then I will honor them. So we have some wonderful people who actually filled the dance ticket today. Actually filled the dance ticket last week, but I didn't get a chance to do anything about it. So this week we're going to talk about just how we're taking on that generalized state of what's going on, picking up what's going on in the world, how that is affecting us, and how it's kind of pulling us away from what we need to be able to do right now and our goals. And just remember that what's important here is that it's not like, oh, the reason that we need to have it, how do I put this? The reason that we need to still maintain and move forward is that the work that we're doing here is to help the world become a better place, help you love yourself and accept yourself more, and all of that just has this snowball effect on you're making better decisions in the world, you're making a difference in the world, and then all of those people who are affected by all the positive things that you do will go out and take that out on other people in that way. And we need that so much right now because there is a lot of negativity, and a lot of negativity that's just being posted, that's just being presented to us because that's the business model that fear sells. So we don't know all the time how much good is being done in the world, and we just get this idea of, you know, everything's just going to hell in a handbasket. So we want to get out of that space so that we can really co-create something positive and powerful in our lives, and that we can just emanate that out to everybody else, okay? So that's why we're doing what we're doing. That is the method to the madness. So let me come into your space, and please understand that all energy and information is going to be given to you in all languages and all levels so that we don't leave one little place that's unattended to. As long as your subconscious is ready to receive this information, and whatever you're ready to receive, we'll get it into every file. There we go. Yay! Okay. So first, let's just do what we always do, which was let go of all of the energy that you've taken on from the world and humanity and Mother Earth and everything else in the universe that never belonged to you, that just because you're an empath or sensitive to energy you've picked up and it's banging around in your body, banging around in your space. So let's just have Source just release that. Yay, and send that to God's light. Okay. Woo! I'm feeling that. Good job, good job, good job, good job. Nice. If nothing else, always come here for this. It just feels so good to do this in the morning. I feel so much different just in this moment from the last one. I feel different. Okay. And now let's have God release all of the unhealthy radiation, the harmful radiation that you that you've picked up in your space and in your body because of our phones and our computers and 5G and TVs and blah, blah, blah. Okay? Just release all of that out of your space. Send it to God's light. Like I say every week, if you want this MP3, it's 4 minutes long, just email me at karen@thinktheta.com and I will get that out to you, that recording out to you, so you don't have to do anything. Just listen to it and watch that leave. Yes, 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 yes. Beautiful. Okay. All right, here we go. So, our lovely listeners and watchers talked about how what's going on, hating what's going on in the world. And so there's this, and it's getting in the way of, like we said, loving yourself and being able to move forward. So first, let's just show you how to and what it feels like to allow the world and allow humanity its own experience, and without taking it on, and still being able, while still being able to help push the needle in the right direction. Okay. There we go. So here are some beliefs that these wonderful people brought to us from our community. I hate what is happening in the world right now. I hate how this is so unfair. I hate how the world is going to hell in a handbasket. I hate how there is always war and we can never have peace. I hate how things are suddenly so expensive, like food and gas. I hate how everything looks so helpless and hopeless right now with little relief in sight. I hate how things have spiraled out of control. I hate how badly people treat each other. We are all so divided now. I hate this long winter. I hate the sub-zero temperatures in these months. I hate that there is a lack of sunlight. I hate how I can never get anything done. I hate the feeling depressed, especially when I try to use every tool to stay positive. And so let's see if you got some understanding on all of those beliefs. And I want to bring in a tool right here, so anybody else who's feeling this, and I'm sure most of us are in some, is that when you have a feeling, I want you to use the acknowledge, I accept, and I allow, okay? You can say that again, I acknowledge, I accept, and I allow. And so what you do is you say, and now let's say you have a feeling like you hate that these things are going on. You can say, I acknowledge that. I hate the negativity that's happening in the world. I hate the war that's going on right now. And then you can say, I acknowledge it, I accept it, and I allow it, okay? And what happens is you're creating a space for yourself without judgment, okay? We're allowed to have feelings. We're allowed to be jealous. We're allowed to be angry. We're allowed to feel betrayed. We're allowed to be bitter, all of those sorts of things. But what happens is we tend to push it aside. We tend to judge ourselves that it's wrong to feel those feelings, or anger is wrong, or all of that negativity is wrong. It's not wrong. It's a reaction. It's a feeling. We have them for a reason. But just like a baby, if we can get to that point, babies just go, bah, right? And they just get it all out, and then like, oh, I'm better now. That's cool. Until something else happens, right? Then they let it out, and then they go back. And so this is a way that we can do it with the I acknowledge, I accept, and I allow technique. It's been around for a long, long time. There we go. So let's just bring that to you. Because since I can help you with changing beliefs, if you want to write them down, I can help you change those on Tuesdays, that's fine. But also you need to be able to do this yourself, okay? And just give yourself that space, because then things just have a chance to move around and have a chance to feel better. And let's have God heal that frustration that you're having with the world being in a negative spiral. And really what it is it's being exposed to the negative spiral without being exposed to the positive spiral. So let's heal all that frustration and that disappointment in humanity that's coming up. Very big. And know that it's possible and safe to do that. And that humans let me down is another one that's going on. And humanity has let me down. There we go. So let's just heal that disappointment. There's also I am a disappointment. And so part of this is also this feeling of being powerless to change what's going on a global scale. And so let's give you God's understanding on that too, because there are a lot of things you can do. And unfortunately, the news is here to inform us when it's an unbiased, or the most unbiased news we can find. And yet there's not a lot of people talking about how we can make a difference. So first of all, let me say energetically, you can set intentions. You can join, there's a lot of meditation groups and intention groups that are out there doing kind of that collective energy work. And so I want you to, you can go out and do that. And then start looking for organizations that are aligned with what you'd like to change in the world. And you can either volunteer your time or give them some money, because even $1 is going to help, because if 1 million people give $1, we're getting somewhere, right? And so just find those, because even if you've yet to make the money that you desire, you can afford to spend $1, once a week, and send that to someone. And if that's what you can do, you can do it. If you can do 25 cents, do 25 cents. It doesn't matter. If you can do $100 or $1,000, do it. And just find those organizations that are in alignment with your values. I'm not going to tell you how to vote on that. That's up to you. But it's just a way for you just to feel like not only you're doing the energetic work, but you're also doing the other work that needs to be done and help these organizations pay their bills and move on from there. Let's see. And just all that sort of never feeling like you can do enough or be enough, and how that drains your energy. Let's have God. How would we do this? Show you how to and what it feels like to live without these never enoughs draining your energy. And just catch yourself when you're in that space. And so God's going to bring in that awareness for you to catch yourself when you're in a never enough space. Obviously, you can go to I acknowledge, I accept, and I allow. Like, I get that, and you start the sentence. I get that. I feel powerless to change what's going on in the world right now. I acknowledge it, I accept it, and I allow it. And then you can find the steps after that. Okay. And let's give you God's insight on that, on how to do that. And if you want to weigh into your inner voice, into that divine voice, I'm going to put into the Facebook page the Divine Guidance Prayer. This was given to me by the wonderful and amazing Deborah Poneman, who is the founder of Yes to Success. And it's just about connecting to God and allowing God to come through you, so that you can ask any questions you want and just start immediately writing afterwards. You can say the prayer out loud or read it. And I will put that in the Facebook comments for you, okay? There we go. So that you can have a weigh in. Okay, my friends. Energy is strong today. And let you know that it's also safe to have hope here. And safe to bring in love and optimism. And have God show you how to not only send your love and also receive love from the universe. And how to, what it feels like to recognize the support you are getting from the universe. Recognize the support that the universe is giving to humanity. And that it is possible that that's actually happening right now. There we go. And the easiest way to get there is just to get there about being grateful. And you can say, how grateful would I be right now if, there was peace in this world? And just emanate that gratitude. Because the only way that we can work with the unknown in a positive way is to bring those feelings in right now. And that's going to help change it in the positive direction. And if enough of us do that, it's going to start changing other people's decisions unconsciously towards a positive outcome. Okay? All right, everybody. Let's have God give you a body healing and let you know who you are from God's perspective. Oh, let me see. Let's see the body healing in here. Let's let you know who you are from God's perspective with all these changes that will continue to evolve. There we go. Let's bring you back into your body. Center you in this dimension. Close all dimensional doors. Anchor and ground, which just means come back into your body. Ground you out. Come back. You've been here the whole time. And until next week, God bless and goodbye for now. See you soon.